welcome to Sissy Vines, where we had two special guest appearances on the show today. We have Mr. Sir and Mr. Ray from Alternative Facts from the podcast. Tell us, Mr. Sir and Mr. Ray, how did you come up with the name Alternative Facts?
It just came about because like Trump and his administration was like him like saying the media was lying, coming up with alternative facts, and I was like, we was looking for a name, so that name like just stuck with us, and like we tell a lot of facts, but some things we don't be so sure on, but we gonna say they facts anyway until you Google it. If I don't Google it, everything we say is a fact.
Okay. So
it's a fact that's proven differently for sure.
Right. So it's not biased, it's not a fact, it's just almost a fact.
We tell what we believe is our truth and the truth.
Okay, so y'all speak the truth.
Yeah, we try to.
basically.
Yeah.
We try
Okay.
to, and it don't always pan out.
All right. And how long has the podcast, The Alternative Facts, been on?
For a little over a year.
A little over a
We
year?
started February 2017,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great. That's
Black
great.
History Month.
Yeah, Aquarius season.
Hey.
Yeah, Wakanda
Ask me
Forever.
how I know that. I'm an Aquarian. No, but definitely. Tell us your ages. What are your ages?
Ooh, that's personal.
You old.
You want my social?
Yeah, you
Just
old.
ask me for
Tell
my,
him-
just
he
ask for
old.
my social.
He the old man over there. What's with your old age? out here?
28.
28.
He
Okay.
like, you like 32.
Okay.
So
28.
y'all don't want to tell y'all age because
I'm 27. I don't mind. You know what I
27.
mean? 27 years
28.
young.
27 years young. Okay.
80s baby.
28. 80s babies. Yeah, we run this.
Yeah.
Generation X.
We was just talking about that, like what generation
Don't
we
hate
on.
us.
Generation
Don't
Y.
hate yourself.
We
So-
love it.
So 90s is Generation Y?
Yeah, Generation
Okay.
Y.
So I'm an X.
Unless proven, unless you Google it.
Please tell us, what schools did you go to?
We both went to Mount Healthy.
Not Healthy? What's
Yeah.
that mascot?
Now it got me second guessing like before this. It's an owl.
It's not the Fighting Owls?
I'm gonna say it's an owl now.
I'm going with the fight now.
We gotta switch it up.
So you play football, right?
Yes, I did play. I dabbled in football.
And you ran track.
Ran track, bowling team.
You don't tell people the bowling team. You
Hey,
keep that to
hey, I
yourself.
like telling that.
Put that in the
You
outfit.
gotta
the
put that
bowling
on
team.
Ain't
there.
nothing wrong with that. He's proud of
He
himself.
make us look bad as a collective when he say stuff like that.
So tell us, what do you talk about on the podcast, The Alternative Facts?
Oh, we get into all kind of subjects. We usually give our POV on the world, our point of view, if people don't know what that means. We also talk about current events or anything that really spike our attention. Some podcasts, we just talk about ourselves.
Okay, interesting. So, tell us one interesting topic that you talked about on your show, the podcast, The Alternative Facts.
Interesting topic.
Well, when your penis broke,
Yeah, that was a good topic.
that was probably one of the more recent topics.
Yeah, that was a recent topic.
He didn't want to talk about it when it happened.
Oh yeah, you
But
gotta
once
wait- you
everything
gotta-
cleared up and
you gotta
everything
wait
was
till
cool,
Everything was cool.
then I made sure I brought it up. Like, yeah, I got to talk about this because it's funny. And we try to entertain, so.
How long have y'all known each other? Because it's obvious you two are like brothers. I mean, if you're not brothers, then I'd be shocked. I mean, how long have you two known each other?
I would say like distant cousins. Yeah, like we like distant
I
cousins.
won't even say that.
Maybe like the relative that come over only on Christmas.
Nah, don't even come over.
We've been knowing each other. We've been knowing of each other since elementary because we lived in the same neighborhood.
So how long? Years or?
Elementary, 20 years.
Yeah, we count everything. Yeah, about 20
But we
years.
ain't been actual friends for about 10 years.
Why?
Because, you know, it's like you probably seen people from your school that you always know,
And you never knew you
but
were-
you never knew them for
Yeah.
real. You just see them in class before.
Yeah.
We in the same neighborhood. We got mutual friends.
Right.
Me and him never became friends, not because we hated each other, we just never was
We just never talked.
hung out and we
Yeah,
chill.
like once you really see y'all got things in common, you be like, okay, and that's when we start hanging out. We like, oh, you like this, you like that? Oh man, come on.
So it seems like you two have a very strong bond. So like, I definitely recommend more relationships like this in the world too. So when Alternative Facts came on your podcast, why and when did you decide to push this podcast, Alternative Facts?
So when did we start it?
Yeah, what year? If you know the exact date, that'd be great.
I don't know the exact date. I know we wanted to do it for a while. We've been thinking about getting into a podcast for a while because me and him both listen to podcasts that we like and we love and enjoy to talk.
Okay.
And I always tell people, if you love something, try to find ways to do it. Yeah, it's your passion, and you got to try to find ways to do it. So we wanted to start a podcast. We just never did because you're nervous. Anytime you start something new, is people gonna like it? Should we even do it? And I told one day, let's just do it. I got the mic together. We had it on the phone mic. We didn't even have real mics yet.
Why are you laughing? What? Why? It's something you're thinking about.
Because it was just funny. We just did it.
We just did it.
Oh, okay.
It really come down to it. We just did it. We took the phone, bought a little $30 piece, plugged it in, and we recorded our first episode.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this place where you do your podcast, it's got to be exclusive.
Undisclosed location.
Undisclosed
Yep.
location. No one can know this location.
Yep.
So is it like a Rap City ticker in the basement? type
Yes,
of
it is.
thing?
We got to blindfold you before you come in. And everything. Yeah, spin you around, confuse you. We got to run you around the corner.
We're not blind. I'm not blindfolding nobody in this era. So
This is the Me Too era. You got to watch
I
out.
am good.
So do you gentlemen have ladies?
He
I'm single.
got a lot of them.
No, I don't.
Let the record show. The record show.
No, I don't.
He got a lot of them.
I'm chilling. I'm a single man. And
He's single, but he ain't single.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? That's some 2018 lingo right there.
That is.
You single, but you're not. Nah,
He
I'm
got them
single.
all. He the ladies' man. He the ladies' man of the podcast.
So then what are you?
I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm doing nothing.
Sir and Ray,
You see, my dick was broke. You don't use it, you lose it. See?
Yeah, boy, you right about that.
See? Ladies' man.
oh God, you both seem very intellectual types. With everything going on in the world, I mean, like, what would you say is your favorite podcast right now so far, besides your own?
Well, man, mine is so amazing.
I would say.
It's kind of hard to not listen to mine. But if I have to put mine to the side,
Okay.
the Brilliant Idiots
I would say we
podcast.
both have the same
Yeah,
favorite
we both like
podcast.
the same podcast.
The
And
Brilliant
they are
Idiots.
one of the people that, or two of the people that kind of inspired us to do it.
Yeah.
So,
Where can we find your podcast?
you can find it anywhere you can find any podcast, but for the most part, iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher. It's a lot of Blueberry. It's a lot of places you can go to listen to
We're
us.
gonna try to get it on Spotify
We are trying to get it on Spotify. That's the next goal.
Yeah.
All right.
and title Jay-Z.
Hey. So you were talking about rappers once on your podcast. What's your favorite rappers
Ooh, favorite rappers.
or artists? I want to say artists.
Artists.
You make sure you say different people from me. Just want to put it out there. So I'm going to speak first just so you can claim
All right, go ahead.
none of my rappers.
I'm gonna say J. Cole.
Oh, my God.
Jacob?
So
J.
J.
Cole.
J. Cole is one of my favorite
J.
rappers.
Cole.
Yeah, J.
Okay.
Cole.
J. Cole.
Kanye West.
Okay.
I love Kanye.
Musical genius.
Yeah, always.
I like Eminem,
One of the best.
Okay.
lyricist. Yeah.
Jay-Z, can't go wrong with, well,
Yeah.
Okay.
I can listen to Drake. I like
Oh,
Drake.
I love Drake. Yeah.
it's kind of hard not to like Drake.
Oh yeah.
Big Sean, that's just the extent of the rappers that I listen to. I don't really mess with none of the
I listen.
newer rappers.
I listen a little bit.
Why?
I'm just not into the mumble rap. It just ain't my thing. And it ain't nothing wrong with it.
They do say that.
It just ain't my thing.
It's trending right now.
I listen to a little bit of everything, so
Yeah.
I listen to everything.
Yeah, I don't follow trends.
any new music come out, I check it out just to see. I'm gonna give it a chance first before I just shut it out. Like he closed-minded. He don't care about none of that.
Or I just don't like it.
Or you just closed-minded. How you don't like something you never listen
I
to?
mean, he is entitled to how he feels about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's wrong with
But at
this?
the same
Empowerment.
time, you
That's
can't be
wrong
open
with
like
Generation
you are
Y.
with the artist.
Empower me. See, around him, he think he know everything when he don't.
Oh my God.
Till you Google it.
So Alternative Facts has been on for how long? How many years again? Tell people.
Just one
Over-
year, a
over a
little
year.
over a
Yeah.
year.
Over a year. Great.
Give us our
Okay.
sauce.
Yeah.
What can we expect to see from you later on down the line on your podcast, The Alternative Facts?
Hopefully it's going down the line. It's gonna be bigger, turn into a whole entertainment, like what is it called? Is it just an entertainment thing? Cause he do other stuff besides the podcast.
Oh, so what are you saying?
I'm trying to cut him. I've been looking for replacement. Like since you put it out there, this is the best time to tell him. This is the best time. I've been trying to cut him for a while now.
No, you two make a great team. I really feel the energy between the both of you. And if anything, I do hope I wish I prayed, but nothing but greatness for the both of you. We're going to take a break in the meantime, Sir and Ray, and we'll be right back.
This is why you don't play with guns. You don't ever play with nothing serious. Not even just guns, anything. If you deem it being serious, you don't play with it. Electricity, fucking a naked woman if she sleep. Like these are the things you don't play with. Like
I don't know what he's talking about there.
the Me Too moments. You don't get into these.
If she's naked,
A drunk woman. You don't get into these.
Is she naked?
No, she's fully clothed.
okay. Oh no, you don't play
A fully clothed drunk woman.
There you go.
You don't get into these scenarios in which you don't play around with this kind of shit. You don't play with gang shit. Don't play with guns. Don't play with this kind of shit because this shit can. Don't play with married women. This shit can lead you back to getting you shot, bro. Signally back.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I'm
Now.
just naming.
You were going on a good path, and you start naming all the bullshit. Like shit, the shit is
You
like
feel
shit
me?
you play around with. like he just wanted me to say something. Like he just egged me on. Oh, married
You
woman.
don't play with none of this.
Like he
stuff.
looked me in my eyes. Married woman.
Hey, welcome back to Cincy Vibes, where we have our two special guest appearances, Sir and Ray. I'm sorry, Ray and Sir.
There you go. You got it.
It doesn't matter how you say
I
it.
said it right.
You said it right. It matters.
So we were just talking about their podcast, The Alternative Facts, and the very wonderful, interesting topics they have on their podcast in everyday life. So, Mr. Ray and Sir and Ray, when you started your podcast, what was the most interesting fact that you would say is not opinionated about that's on your show, on your podcast?
The most interesting fact that is not an opinion. That's tough. That's a tough question.
Hey, what?
I bring them.
I see.
Yeah, man.
Could we talk about so much
Oh,
stuff?
you should have gave me this question before we started recording.
Do more research.
What?
We talk about so much stuff. It's almost impossible to pin down just one fact that stands
Only-
out above the rest.
Only fact I can think of off the top of my head is that he voted for Trump.
Oh my God, you voted for Trump?
This is why we are the alternative fact. This is why. This is fake news at its best.
No, it's not.
I never voted for
Like
Trump.
I seen
It's
this.
okay if you voted for
It's
Trump.
all right.
It's all right.
It's
I never
2018.
voted for Trump. I didn't.
2018. You want to build a wall? Go build a wall.
I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for him. I'm just leave it at that. I didn't.
Hey, well, you voted, right?
Yes.
He just lied.
He said we both just perfect. Yes. I voted for myself. I wrote my name.
There
in.
you go.
Right
There
in.
you go.
So I at least had about 7 votes. I convinced about 6 people to vote for him. So
Well, that's better than nothing.
yeah, you can't say I didn't
That
vote.
sounds horrible.
You can't say I didn't vote.
It's like it just make a fool of the whole process. Like people like him should go to jail.
So if you were, sir, are you interested in running for office?
No.
I thought about it. I actually thought about running for like a city like councilman seat. I'm like that'd be kind of interesting.
Just to take advantage of people.
Yeah, of course. Them scandals be looking too good.
So, Mr. Sir and Mr. Ray, your podcast. Tell the people again where we can hear your podcast.
You can find it on like iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud. Them the gist of the 3. Some Stitcher, Burberry, and we trying to get it on Spotify
Okay.
and Tidal. Shout out to Jay.
And so people can understand what are podcasts. Tell us what are podcasts so they can get familiarized with and how they can understand and hear what podcasts
That's very a common question because a lot of people always ask the same thing, like, what is a podcast? They be like, it's like a talk show. We just have conversation, bring up topics and all that. Basically just talk show
Okay.
that you just make your own content too.
It's very similar to like a radio
Right.
station when they actually do talk radio. We have conversations, and I think it's really becoming such a big medium because you can do it at your convenience. You can do it while you driving, while you working out, while you washing up, while you cleaning. You can listen to it at any time, anywhere, pause it and pick it back up whenever you feel like it.
And it give a lot of people a voice and an outlet to speak they truth, they mind, their opinion, facts, alternative facts, like all that. So
Definitely. I definitely want to hear more from your podcast too, with all the different everyday life topics and everything. So what's controversial on your show, on your podcast?
To be honest with you, hell.
oh my goodness.
Like, instead of saying a specific topic, like almost everything that come out of his mouth is controversial. From beating up a 12-year-old girl
Oh my God, you
to,
did that? You didn't do that.
well, you talked about it.
Did you beat up a 12-year-old girl?
I did not be a girl.
He's also,
That's an alternative fact.
Yeah.
no, it's
Alternative
not.
fact.
No, it's not. Go listen. Go listen. He's a serial abuser.
like you paid a picture of mine, like me 28 just slapped and beat up a 12-year-old girl. So.
You put that picture in my mind when you talked about it.
But you were the ladies' man.
No, he the ladies'
Oh,
man.
he's the ladies'
No.
man. I'm sorry.
And he tried to pay me out to be a woman beater.
Why can't?
Oh my God.
Like, what's wrong with
Why
him?
can't we?
You don't seem like that.
I'm not.
Until you make him mad.
You seem
That's
like
a-
that type.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
You know what I mean? I don't just-
I'm just gonna say he felt. Hey, he laid hands on some women and they found God.
Oh, there you go. Thank
That's
you,
not true.
Jesus.
It's not true. People have found God, but not because of me.
Just let that be known.
I love the energy. I would definitely want people to know more from your podcast. though.
Hey, tell them to tune in to the
How
podcast.
can we tune in? Tell me how we can tune in.
Like I said, it's on
You can find us on our social media platforms, on Facebook.
Well, you
It's,
can't talk technical like that. Some people don't understand.
oh, okay. Well, the easiest way, I guess, would be to Google it. Google the Alternative Facts Podcast,
All
and
right.
it will pop up. You can go to YouTube. You
Okay.
can type it in there. Facebook,
He said type it in.
Instagram, anywhere.
He got specific.
Yeah, oh yeah, because you gotta walk people through it because they don't, like you
Yes.
said.
Yes.
They get lost.
Absolutely.
so yeah, give them directions.
I mean, with you two being on the podcast, who's inspired you the most so they can all know again, who's inspired you the most to have the podcast going? Was it each other or?
It was mostly
I would say just us having great dialogue.
Yeah,
Because
but-
we will listen to other podcasts, like the Brilliant Idiots. I would say because they probably inspired us the most.
Who's the Brilliant Idiots?
Charlemagne the God and Andrew Schultz are the two hosts on the show, and listening to their conversations, we can do that. You know, we are that funny. We
Yeah,
have
we do like-
conversations like that. We do it all the time anyway.
I was like, yeah.
So
he
why not
called
record
like
ourselves
every
doing
time like he called me, we be on the phone for like an hour. I was like, damn, this is a podcast right here.
Yeah.
Like everything we
Y'all
just
like
talked
boyfriend
about.
and girlfriends kind of, right?
I wouldn't take it that far.
I'm glad you see it that way. I've been telling him that for a while now.
Distant cousins at best.
You better put a you better put.
Distant cousins.
Yeah,
I
like-
keep
he's
on
like a
trying to
friend
get him
of a
to
friend.
A
put
friend
a
of a
put
friend
a
of a friend.
Of a friend.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you're not-
put a ring on it.
He's fed up. He's
I'm about to get beat. I know what you do to people.
don't hit him, okay? No, I mean, you're brilliant. I mean, I want to see more of it. I want to hear more of it. Will you have some live podcasts in the future?
That is one of the goals that's on the table, to eventually go live because we don't edit our podcast.
Okay.
So we are already, live without actually getting it when it comes out. Because we shoot our podcast, we just put it out every Friday at 2. We put it out, and it is what it is. So eventually I do want to become live.
Yeah. I think that'll grow our audience more. Like we can get it on like the Facebook Live if I see people like doing that. So I could see that like being a good thing for us in the
Okay.
future.
Sounds great. Sounds great. I would love to see it. I'd love to see it live. I'd love to hear it more too.
Hey, every Friday at 2.
Every Friday. There we go.
Yeah,
That's
plug
gonna
it.
get to the time. What times do you come on?
Every Friday at 2.
Every Friday at 2-ish.
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 There we go.
Y'all
You always
know
gotta give yourself a little
You
time.
know,
No.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just a little bit.
You know,
What
What are you talking about?
Sometimes it's early.
What are you talking about?
Sometimes it's
We
early.
gotta be early.
We never said we was late. We said 2-ish.
2-ish.
Never.
Two-ish.
One thing we always
You
say:
said two-ish, not
never,
two.
never assume.
Yeah, don't assume.
See, you assume we gonna be late.
Don't assume.
See, that stereotype in your mind. See, as soon as we said 2-ish, I'm like,
Sorry,
damn,
I
you might put it up at
tried to be
150,
like-
155.
155,
I try to be
159.
media queenish. finish. That's all. I'm sorry.
So
I definitely love to hear more from your show. Tell the world, tell Cincinnati, what guest would you say is your most favorite guest you have on your show, or if you?
ooh,
I want to hear what you're gonna say.
favorite?
I know what you're gonna say.
Don't make anybody mad. Just be nice.
Just be honest.
Who my favorite guest?
Yeah.
Be truthful.
Be honest.
Be honest. Yeah.
You go first. I want to hear yours,
Um,
but we won't have the same one.
it would definitely have to be between David Stinger and Nella D.
Okay.
Probably between one of those two.
Okay. All right.
See, I was gonna say the same thing with David Stinger, but I was gonna say in B Luck.
Be luck.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was gonna say.
All right. And your show's been on for a year now, over a year.
Yeah.
Do you plan on staying, having this podcast? How long, or do you want to? You don't want to give up on this podcast?
Until we die.
Yeah.
Till he die.
Why I gotta die first?
Till he die.
Why I gotta
Till
die
he
first?
die.
Why I gotta die
Cause your
first?
name first. Ray and Sir. So you gotta die first.
No.
So if you were to change your names, because I mean the name thing is great, what would you change your name to?
The podcast name?
Yeah.
We already got some in place. We also, because we are going to transition eventually away from the Alternative Facts podcast,
Okay.
and we're going to change it to the AFAX
Oh. Now
Yeah.
why the AFAX if you were to change to the AFAX?
because it's a play on the same name, but it's shorter and to the point, and it's easier to remember. And easier to
A
spell.
stands for alternative.
There you go. See that?
Oh my God, I
You
feel
linked
like
it.
a
You
genius.
did it. You did it. You linked it together.
All right, action. You can put like that. It can stand for anything you want it to stand for.
Okay. See, you're the open one, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to call it.
The genius. Yes.
Oh,
I think I'm the smartest person in the world.
Oh, there you go.
somewhere. You're the smartest person somewhere.
You're so truthful. You speak your mind to where it's like you're so funny.
That's like that's the only way you can like speak. If you ain't speaking your truth or in your mind, then you shouldn't talk.
Yeah, it's bottling up inside.
Yeah.
It hurts.
You gotta let it out.
Let it out. Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Well, people lie though, and you know people lie.
All the
You
time.
one of the best.
Keep swinging the ball.
Well, I'm just saying, like you one of the best liars I
I'm
know.
one of the most honest people you know. You know.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I love your relationship between the both of you. I mean, it's strong bond. Tell them again how you met.
I just seen him, and he actually how we first started becoming friends.
You just saw each other with the glance of the eye.
Nah. He came over my house because his internet was cut off.
Facts.
Oh, so he was using
He was
you.
using me.
Oh,
Facts.
that's
Like
where you,
he
that's why
he
you
wasn't
said-
supposed to come to my house. Like my other friend, mutual friend of ours, was over there. He was like, "Yeah, the other dude about to come down." I'm like, "Why?" He literally just came in my house and went straight to my room and said, "I'm about to play the game." I was like, "They ain't gonna say hi nothing." He just went straight and played the
He
game.
wasn't a friend of mine. I went right to that room.
He's like, all right, man, just make yourself at home.
Basically, that's what he did.
I did too.
You got your Wi-Fi password.
That's all I need.
What's your Wi-Fi?
Yeah,
Oh, never mind, I remember.
I shut the door too.
I'm like,
Don't need to come in here.
what's
I'll be
going?
here for a few hours.
Like, what's going on here?
Oh my God. So how do y'all feel about the different controversies in the world, as far as in the media, how they pursue it, how they play it out? I mean, do you feel like they're truthful when they speak out in the media, or right now, as of today, in this generation, in this time, or do they embellish a little bit to bring more attention to the whatever they got going on?
I think everybody's different. You know, I think everybody got their own strategies and way of looking at how to approach media. I like more people that I believe is honest, because we really never know what somebody's really thinking. We only know
Yeah.
what they put into the world. So
What they show you.
those are the people I normally gravitate to, but there are other people that embellish, like you said. There are other people that overdo it because they want to sell themselves. And
Yeah.
in the media game, it's all about selling yourselves,
Right.
and people gonna buy it. Are they not? And that's how we look at things. We, instead of being something that we ain't, it's just easier for us to be something that we are.
Right. So you just basically keep it real.
Do what we
Yeah,
do.
Like the
Hey.
real? Would you say like the real, or what would you compare? What show or podcast would you compare yourselves to?
The real. What's that?
That's a
What's the real?
podcast.
The real the
Yeah,
podcast?
it's a
It is.
podcast, Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that we was inspired about, the Alternative Facts podcast. Yeah. Oh my God.
The
Oh my God,
brilliant
you said
idiots.
yourself again.
I'm loving it every time you say it though.
It's
I'm
the-
loving it.
It rolled right off the tongue.
Like, I'm loving it.
The Brilliant Idiots
We inspire ourselves.
is where we would say we are most like, because we have our person that is all over the place, like Andrew Schultz
Let me
would be.
guess who you're like.
I would be the Charlemagne-ish person.
I like that. I like that. And then you would be because you're open. I want to know, how do you feel who you would be?
Nah, I think I'm Charlemagne-ish.
Okay.
Nah,
okay.
you definitely more Andrew Schultz. 'Cause Andrew Schultz always is the one that says the more like,
Yeah, but he come with the facts though. Like he actually do research and stuff.
not always.
Not always, but
Not always.
majority of the time.
That's how you are. You think,
No.
like you said, you think you know everything.
I don't look at facts enough. I just know 'em.
Oh, okay.
And how old are you two again?
I am 28.
28,
I'm 27
27.
and a half. And a half. I'm over that hump. I'm getting to that point.
Yes, yes. And you both seem wise for your age. I mean, you're still growing, and wisdom grows with age. Age grows with wisdom.
Not with everybody.
Not everybody.
Not with everybody.
but so many people in this world, so many things. So many issues.
Like we always say, the average person is stupid.
That is what we say.
No, it's not that. It's just that they get lazy. Their brain gets lazy.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know
That's like
either.
a code word for stupid.
Yeah, that's a
code
good
word.
one.
I might have to use that.
Your brain
You a
lazy.
little tired.
Yeah, your brain just lazy.
You lagging behind today.
Yeah, a little lagging. That's saying too much. You stupid.
I love how y'all keep it real. I mean, that's great. And I want to see more of y'all. I mean, can y'all come back on the show?
Yeah, whenever.
Whenever
Yeah,
y'all,
whenever.
hey, I'm always ready.
We gotta bring y'all on. We gotta bring y'all on so y'all can get a taste of our world. Yeah, and it's a good
What
taste.
a
too.
world.
It's a good
Yes,
taste.
yes. Now, what was that interest? I was listening to one of your podcasts, and you were talking about a Magnum.
The show PI.
No. There was something about a Magnum one.
Bro, you funny. I just got what you said.
I'm sorry, I'm making him blush.
Man,
I'm making you
it's
blush.
hilarious.
Like, what?
No,
Like,
no,
no, you never gotta change the subject.
Oh, no,
What?
we definitely
Like
talking
you
about
just gotta explain
He
it.
thought you were talking about
'Cause
Magnum
like-
PI, the TV show.
Like what
Yeah, I
Mag?
love that. It was an interesting topic. I can't remember what it was. It was about something dealing with the issues with girls, or if a girl says, I think it was if a girl says she just doesn't, she just wants to be friends or something. Did y'all ever talk about that on the podcast?
I never came across that in my life.
Yeah, you always deal with that, right? Women they always hit you with the "you want to be friends," right? I know we
Guess
did
so.
talk about Magnums before in the show a few times. The most recent time, we was talking about how other condoms are, in my personal experience, I can't speak for the world, are not worth even using, like Lifestyles and other regular
Yeah,
Trojans.
that's the one.
Yeah, they're not worth using because they're too tight.
Yeah.
And
That's off the circulation.
yeah, they cut off the circulation.
That
they
was
way,
a level.
they way
Yeah.
too
Hey.
tight. So I like Magnum. They're a good
And
condom.
and I told him he got a disability. I was
I
like,
just have to, listen, I'm not gonna say whether I am what I am. And Magnums are for me. It's, I don't wanna put any more
he
detail.
got a
into it.
disability. I said, hey, go down there and get that checked out.
I wish it was a check. I'll be collecting.
Collect it. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
But yeah, like XL Magnums is way like, bruh, what? Why? Like even why? Like Magnums is fine. Anything more than that, you just trying to fake somebody out. You ain't faking nobody out.
Yeah.
I wish I can use a Magnum. That'd
Oh
be
my God.
that'd be
Oh.
amazing.
You're so open. Oh my God, I love it.
I wish I had a disability like you.
You don't use anything. If we're gonna be honest, you don't use anything. We don't know what you're capable of.
Hey, I'm from Wakanda.
Boy.
Well, Mr. Sir and Mr. Ray, we're going to take a quick break. In the meantime, stay tuned for Cincy Vines, and we're coming right back to you. Stay tuned. Stay glued to that couch.
Would you rather slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown? Once I seen that, I said,
Which one did you pick? I'm punching Chris Brown.
I'm
That's go
slapping,
without
I'm,
question.
I'm slapping Rihanna.
I'm cool. I like Rihanna. I want to physically harm her.
I like both of them.
Yeah, but I like Rihanna more. I'm not gonna. I don't dislike Chris Brown. I don't want to have to punch him, but if my two choices was
Why
one or
the
the
fuck?
other,
Is it because he beat Rihanna? You don't like Chris Brown?
I didn't say I don't like him
Like you like Rihanna more though.
because she's a woman.
That's a good.
Yeah.
good reason. I punch Chris Brown.
It's just obvious. It's an obvious choice. Like, give me. It got to be a guy that I'm like, yeah, he over the top. I don't want to punch him. Like, if it was like slap Rihanna or like punch Will Smith, I'm like, I don't know now. I'm confused.
Slap Rihanna.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, certain guys, I'm like, I like him. Not like that, but I like him. He cool. We cool peoples.
Yeah,
Like Jay-Z, P. Diddy. I don't want to punch them guys. I like him.
Hey, welcome back to Cincy Vines, where we got Mr. Sir and Mr. Ray from the Alternative Facts, the podcast. Mr. Sir and Mr. Ray, Mr. Ray, Mr. Sir. We had an Instagram follower ask a question relating to the podcast or the person you had on the show. His name was What Up Boss Cat. He wanted to know, when will you have Slim Jesus on the air? I don't know if he was talking about us or talking about your podcast, but we might be linking up together or something. So when will you have Slim Jesus on the air?
I would not mind having him on. I don't know how Sir feel.
Huh?
Because one thing about us, we do like to agree on the guest versus me wanting somebody that he don't like and vice versa. So I wouldn't mind having him on the podcast, so I can look into connecting with him.
When he bring up guests, I automatically think about like, okay, how this conversation? I try to play a conversation out in my head. Like, I never talked to him before, so I shouldn't assume that he's an idiot. So you might have a good conversation.
Sometimes the idiots make some of the best content, a la you.
Yeah, but
They're called a-holes per se, right? Is that what you're saying? Like,
No, like stupid.
I'm just saying stupid.
He does not-
Don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think everybody draws from their own experience, and everybody has a conversation out there.
Right.
We just got to be able to pull it out of them.
Yeah, it does say lean not onto your own understanding.
Yeah. See that?
so yeah, you can come on.
Oh, okay.
You want me to come on with it? Bring it.
Yeah.
So tell us, where can we find you on Instagram? Your podcast, The Alternative Facts.
You can find us on Instagram at the AFAX. Yep.
Anywhere else can we find you?
You can find us on Instagram and Twitter with the AFAX, and on Facebook is the AFAX 513.
Okay.
Somebody stole our name,
Yeah, we gonna find who did it. Like,
and we gotta take care of them.
So if someone stole your name, never mind. Okay.
Oh yeah. We don't want to speak about what we
yeah, we
do
don't
to
want to
them.
speak on that.
No,
We don't want to get no cases.
We don't want no problems.
Yeah.
We don't want no problems. Okay. So, I mean, you guys are definitely going to go farther in life. I mean, I see it now in the future. Not just because I'm Jamaican and I can see it.
You and your Miss Cleo, huh?
I am reading man. No, definitely. I want to see both of you make it, and you are going to do great. I see it in you both. You got that great energy, great topics to talk about. You seem like you both have a great sense of humor. You're both open. You seem open to. I know you may try to play the role like you're not, but you seem open as well. I definitely want to see more of you. I mean, and I love to have you back on the show. Cincy Vines would love to have you back on the show, and we would love to be on your podcast.
You will. We're gonna get you on there. We're gonna schedule something.
Yep.
Great. Definitely. In the meantime, stay tuned to Cincy Vines, and we are out.